Gollum. 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 Hello. Fightful Shisho. One second. I think I'm too bright. I'm too bright. I am too bright. I'm too bright. I'm too bright. Okay. Welcome. The rest of your life. Starring Gollum. And me. Sympathy for the Gollum. Here we go. Okay, here we go. My headphones are doing weird stuff. Here we go. Headphones. All right. So let's just hope this won't be too frustrating. Gollum. He did the Gollum thing.
We're at the gate. More elves down there. What a history. lead you back inside. Be careful.
I'm just a Gollum, doing Gollum things. You can't blame me. I'm just a Gollum guy. I got this Gollum neck. I got this Gollum back of the head thing. I ain't got no meat on me. I got quite the neck, though. Oh. I'm supposed to go over there. Oh, you're saying that Gollum looks like he doesn't fit into it, his movements? I think it's okay. Hey there, Mike. He did that in the book, and you weren't here. You weren't here. He said those words. I hope you know. I hope you know, Mike. Gollum or Smeagol here said those words. I think you have to watch more of it there, Christopher. I think he fits. Well, you know, guy. This area out here is kind of weird. No, Gollum is afraid of the sunlight. He says it all the time. He mentions it constantly. Y'all need to watch more of this stream. You can't be talking about Gollum. I think if you watch more, you'll see how it all works out together. Gollum talks about the sunlight and the nasty light and the light hurts us and so forth all the time. No. My name is Fendril. I'm an elf of the highest order. Well, let's just say,
I had him.
I'm playing devil's advocate right now. You're saying that the image of Gollum doesn't really fit. You're seeing his movements versus the other characters in the world. Well, I sense a consistent weird goofiness with all the characters. Like Gandalf's face. Looking pretty rough. The weird Candleman in the underground orc tower, he was kind of rough in his face. You know, his daughter. This other elf lady. You will help me. Weird eyeballs and everything. They all look kind of weird. There's a consistent goofiness going on here. You know? Yes, there is consistency. That's the key. So, let's just say whatever jankiness you see in that character, in his overall design, you know, something weird about it, it's consistent. You'll see. But if I can look a bit closer at this stupid elf. The elves don't look like the Lord of the Rings elves. They look like, you know, I like them. Actually, I prefer these elves over the Lord of the Rings elves. I do. If you can get a good look at his face. Huh? No! Come on! Ugh. Beep, beep. Dive. Ooh. I know what I'm doing. Right about here. I am a Gollum man. Look, he's all wet and stuff. His hair's all messed up. You okay, buddy? That's actually pretty good looking. You know? This is how he stays trim. All that cave swimming. Yeah, he's patchy. It's like radiation poisoning. His hair. How old is Gollum? Half a century? Alright, so I gotta go all the way up this stinking tower. Anywho. I am Ferrindel, elf of the highest order of Rivendell. Yes. No. Hi. Who? Now start over, punk, is what they said. They said, good job
More elves down
taking a
there.
chance.
Follow this tree up. It will lead you back inside. Careful.
The sun hurts us. Whee! Speed run, let's go. Ugh. I know what I'm doing. Watch this. Yes, climb. Snell. No. What? Hey. First try. Okay, he goes that way and then goes around. Take a left. Nope. Right. About. Yes. I know how video games work. I have to run over there before they notice. This is garbage. I am Ferrindel, high Ecclesian elf. Ah! It's not working. This. Shake it.
I can hear him breathe.
Those elves and their poor memories. Elves are known for having garbage memories. No!
Got you.
Again. Punk.
More elves down there.
Faster. Faster! Speed run. Groundhog Day. I just memorized everything. 5, 4, 3, 2, combat roll. I ain't waiting for nobody. That's it.
That little sneak.
Sons of... Turn around already. Yeah. And now you're over here? And now you're just hanging out over here, huh? I am Fendril. Choo! What do I do?
You went this way.
No, I didn't. Is he on patrol? I don't know. No, I'm stuck. No!
Vanished.
Now. Where am I going? What? What? Well. Aha. And then what? Aha. Shop! Shop!
We're back inside. Don't celebrate yet. They're already looking for you.
Rutabaga! I did it!
Be vigilant. He's coming. Indeed. Exactly.
I want to leave this jail. I'm just a monkey man. But. Ah! This game does weird stuff sometimes. Use my Gollum sense. I want to see how they depict fat Samwise. Open that door. With your bare flims. It's time to talk to Mel. Hey Mel, how's it going? Mel's this blind elf. My name is Melendrill. Is there food in this kitchen? Nothing. These elves are funky. Can he walk without crawling? Oh, you're wondering if Gollum can walk without crawling? Like, if he could walk like a normal person? I think he sort of can. You know? That's a good question, Mars. You see, I'm having him crawl on purpose, like this. Okay? But this is how he normally walks. This is how Gollum normally walks. Like this, like a monkey. You see? I feel like his body shape is made for this. You know? He can walk like Dobby, holding a rag in his hands. I can imagine him walking slowly, you know? But I think he prefers to sort of do this, you know? But I'm making him go all the way down. Because this is like a stealth environment. I'm trying to hide from these elves. So I'm trying to go as low as possible to the ground. But his normal body shape is sort of like this. I think because he's lived in the cave for 500 years or whatever the heck, you know, and he hasn't really eaten anything beyond cave fish. I'm not listening. His spine got all messed up and his, you know, he's just more comfortable doing this whole thing. I make my own shadow. I think he's more comfortable doing this whole thing. But I'm trying to specifically crawl because there's potential things. This whole spider thing he's doing. I have come. Come, we have to go.
Yes.
Yes.
To the door. I know a secret path.
Yes. Ah. We want it. And we will take it. I really enjoy this Smeagol Gollum character.
Come here.
We get to... So, watch. I want you all to watch this thing right now. Watch it. Don't leave. Watch for like 5 minutes. Just sit down, turn the volume up, and watch just for a second. Something cool's about to happen. We're not doing the frustrating climbing thing.
now.
Well, let's just see.
Hide.
Ganon. No, what you doing? Shh.
Mel?
He was right here, tried to open my door.
What?
Are you sure it was him?
Unless a squirrel called himself my precious.
A squirrel.
Where'd he go?
Let me think. Did I see him? Oh, alas, I am blind.
Down to the river.
The thing I mentioned about the consistent goofiness about the characters, you know?
They're gone.
This is the blind lady.
Lead me down to the river.
But that's where the elves went.
I said I know a secret path. Never said it would be easy.
I feel like
Take our hand.
Don't touch me. I can follow your breath.
I feel like she sounds like a female Smeagol, you know?
How does it move, the blind one? How does it know where to put its feet?
Moths. They whisper me the way.
The elves are mocking us again.
I'm sorry. It's a bad habit.
Oh, man. The elves are mocking us. He does not like to be mocked, or teased, or made fun of, or led astray. You can't confuse this guy, otherwise, oh my gosh. He does not like to be confused. He gets pissed. Follow me. Or follow us. Let's monkey hop this way. You still following me, blind lady? Use all of your senses. I expected a bit more dialogue, but look, I'm just guessing something's gonna come up very soon where I have to make a decision between Gollum or Smeagol, and I have to have an argument with myself, and it's really, really cool. So, it'll happen soon. Hi there. Whatever. This is the only way out. Now follow me.
Smart elf, yes. Very smart to follow good old Smeagol.
But that's Gollum talking.
Smart elf. Follow Smeagol.
Search the water too. He's a good swimmer.
Shh, quiet.
To the waterfall. Can you hear it?
We here's the river.
Just go down, further down.
You have to pluralize random word.
Careful. Flow is not even.
We hears it.
Can't go down there.
Let's do a backflip. Alright, now follow me, elf. Can you climb? Oh no.
There's a waterfall ahead.
That's the one.
I want to leave this place behind.
What's it doing?
Listening to the river.
Yes! Gollum.
Secret path. Must show us secret paths. Shh.
Go ahead. To the waterfall. I'll be right behind you.
We're already there. No path there. Can't go up the water now, can we?
Not up. No.
Right through. Alabash
What's
Calamare.
it doing? Shh.
Alabash Quintooth Palameru. Eloquith Connery. Alabash
No. Shh.
Get inside.
Quincala.
The elf is doing witchcraft.
Hold your
Elfcraft.
breath. The river can be fickle.
Dummy.
But for now, he's willing to let us pass.
Oh, that's all the elves do? They're Smeagol. I will lead you to a secret exit so I can leave this place behind.
Touches the water and the water goes away. Good, good. It didn't tumble, the elf with pale eyes. How does it move so well, we wonders?
The stones guide me, the wind, the water, the moss. Love the moss. And still, there is a little hint of light, fleeting, like old memories.
Ah. Smeagol.
Has it nice memories?
I'd have to go back a long time.
Has
for
it
that.
nice memories?
Smeagol too, very long time.
Oh.
Are you okay, buddy? Would you like an article of clothing?
Smeagol, my friend. We've made it. Come. Let us follow the sun.
Here, I'll turn the game up all the way because you can't hear anything. Good as fish. I hate these birds. It's not an owl. It's horrible. And it sounds like a turkey. Oh no! It's the Candleman. I will divine your secrets. Bird. The mouth of Sauron.
The elves won't get anything from him. Torture barely made him talk, and the elves have no heart for torture.
Torture.
Thy confidence could be mistimed, dear friend. The old greybeard has entered the woodland realm no more than 2 weeks ago.
The wizard? How do you know?
He didn't know that Gandalf was there?
They may
Jeez.
call us the mouth of Sauron, but we do have eyes and ears.
This guy
The Grey
speaks in
Beggar
the
might
plural.
suspect something. Join Marhok's men in Dol Guldur. Free the creature. Bring it back. Kill it if need be.
This is a death sentence.
Only if one dies. We'll strike in Gondor as well. Provide a diversion.
An open attack? There will be war. It's too soon.
Shut up.
Let the enemy find what our Lord desires, and the war will end too soon as well. Thy
Stop doubting the
daughter
mouth
will
of
join
Gooboberti.
thee. Seize this opportunity. All I wish for thee is to redeem thyself.
I will.
Redeem yourself. Strike at the heart of Gondor. Or something. Open war. Ring the war bells. We're getting weird side plot that has nothing to do with Gollum. But not really. What I mean is, Gollum, that wasn't Gollum's perspective. That was like the bird's perspective. Or something. Because everything else has been from Gollum's perspective.
Come. Smeagol helps. Leading Mel into filthy woods, very selflessly.
Filthy
yes.
woods.
Take our hand.
Who did you say saw Gwendol? Grimaces are wasted on me, you know.
Some elf.
Some elf.
Grimaces are wasted.
Some elf did. All look the same to us. Poor elf. No shining eyes. Take Smeagol's hand. What's this? Precious. Eh? What is it?
I like rings
Are you
in
looking at
general.
my ring?
I enjoy rings.
Nice, yes. Is it powerful? Is it precious?
This guy just likes rings. There's more than one ring? In general? Jeez. What's
It's
this?
not a magic ring, but Gwendol made it for me. I had tried to make him one just like it. Not my best work. It never quite fit, so he wore it on a chain around his neck.
Ah.
Careful here, lots of nasty rootsies.
In her eyes. Great. Chapter 8. Faster.
Listen,
What is that?
Istelnim. Truthlings.
Truthlings?
Go climb a tree and find some Lairel for me.
La'iren.
Lairel.
Lairel? You don't know Lairel? It's a golden lichen. Looks like a dwarven beard.
La'iren.
What's the elf want it for?
You'll see.
Go find La'iren. For Mel. Alright, let's search the whole forest for some moss lichen thing. Go climb that tree and get some La'iren. La'ilel. Aha! I'm like a squirtle.
Can't.
Ouch!
Remember
Remember the grass neck?
left us. He did, but this time we'll be clever. The blind one opens the haze for us and then...
Did you find some? It's orange or yellow. Your language is not very nuanced.
Yes, yes, Smeagol helps.
This Grashnag left us, and we let the spider beast eat him. Oh, this is getting hard. No, why is it gotta be hard? No! And by hard, I mean it's like angled and weird. Greatest climb.
This one's orange. Ah, and it stinks.
Oh no. Well. Well. No.
No, hit him off.
Can I double jump? Yeah.
Be cautious. The truthlings will lull your thoughts. Let tongue speak true, whether you like it or not.
What?
Take a bite of Lairel.
Lairel.
However, like this.
Take a bite under your tongue and whisper these words.
Then their spell is gone. And so is most of their marvel. So the real question is, do you trust me?
It's a trick, my precious.
How could it be a trick? I am giving you a choice.
She's our friend now.
She's... Hey, look, everybody.
Don't want strange Lairo. Think. The elf could ask us anything. Anything.
Okay, so she wants us to consume something that'll make us tell the truth. Okay? Convince Gollum not to take the remedy. Don't eat it, because the roots could be poisoned. Mel will suspect us.
See? If we eat, then Mel knows too. She'll know all our thoughts and plans. Oh? And what if it asks how Smeagol wants to break her little neck? Mel trusts us. She wouldn't ask that.
Are you ready?
Wait a minute.
Not eating it. Good choice. Come on, I want to listen to them.
Wait a minute. Wait. Eating the thing prevents
No bridge here.
the truth
I know
telling.
these waters. Let me calm them down a little.
There's like truthling beings over here that make you tell the truth, and then that lichen was going to prevent that. But now, because I didn't eat the thing, that means I'll be telling the truth. No. Good job, lazy.
Go ahead. She's willing to let us cross.
She. Oh, the
Now
river.
comes angry rivers.
Lead Mel past the truthlings. Oh no. Don't touch him.
Oh, one more thing. Tiny detail.
What?
You won't remember anything you told me.
What did it say, my precious?
Oh, I'm not going to remember anything I told her. No! You go first. Run. No. It sucks. Ah, it hurts. Stop it. Don't talk to me. Don't you violate my trust. Don't violate me.
There are so many of them.
What does it say?
Why are you really helping me, Smeagol? I see. Doesn't matter, I still help him. So, how do you feel?
My head's nasty, mousy tricksters.
I wouldn't need truthlings to know the truth. You're hissing. When you lie, you always start hissing.
Smeagol doesn't hiss.
Schmeagol. Doesn't hiss? You hiss all the time. No, Gollum hisses. Not Smeagol. Obviously. What is this? You must ring the bells. Blind elf has to catch up.
Tower ahead.
This used to be a bell tower in the old days. We should be safe here for a while. We are far from the king's rules now. I would love to hear the bells.
Maybe Riddlemaster made this. Looks like things in his rooms.
Delete the bell tower. Hey, this is from the trailer. There's a scene
Let's
of
get inside. We
or-
can spend the night here.
when you get the game from Steam or whatever. There's a screenshot of Gollum standing side by side with an elf lady opening up a door. Right there. We made it to the screenshot. It's like watching a movie trailer and waiting for the scene to pop up.
There we go. Pity we can't hear the bells high up in the tower. Can you see the moon?
Don't fear. The white face will not find
Thank
her.
you, Mars.
But I'd wish to be found. What's her shape now?
Nell must be hungry. Perhaps good Smeagol find some eggs.
Exit.
Is it waxing? It can't be full yet.
Thank you.
No. No nice moon. Smeagol goes and finds tasty things for Mel.
Don't stay too long. The woods can be fickle.
You know nothing of Lord of the Rings? Well, yeah.
Elves and men marched against the Dark Lord together. So few of us were destined to return.
It mustn't talk about him.
Elves and men rallied against the Dark Lord. Fall on. Okay, so here we have, yeah.
The bells once honored those we lost, long ago in the Battle of de Gaulle.
The Battle of de Gaulle.
A
Well, I'll say that the Peter Jackson movie series. Yes, there's an actual Lord of the Rings. One ring to rule them all, one ring to bind them, one ring to bring them all in the darkness find them. There's a bunch of rings and things. Go watch the movies. Well, the Peter Jackson movie series is pretty good. You know, it's pretty faithful to the book series, and it doesn't get all fluffy. I'll tell you one thing there, Ray. If they remade the Lord of the Rings movies right now, it'll be filled with stupid jokes and garbage. You know what I mean? My point is, if you watch the original movies, right in the very beginning, it gives you a synopsis. You know? There's like a montage. And then the Dark Lord makes these rings and gave it to the elves and the men and the people and the dwarves, and they here have the rings of power. And then, oh, I made another ring. One more ring to rule over all the other rings, and there's a battle, and the boom, 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 and the ring got cut off, and the people with the rings and fell in the darkness, and whatever. I'll give you a brief summary. There's a world, we call it Middle Earth, a bunch of stuff. There's elves and people and dwarves. Okay? Elves are kind of magical. Been around for a while. There's some dark stuff. Dark stuff, oh no. It gets all weird from the beginning of time. J.R.R. Tolkien wrote like the Bible, sort of, called the Silmarillion, where it really fleshes all this detail out. It's kind of crazy. It's all explained. You got like these angels and these demons, but they're called Einer and Minor. Whatever. Doesn't matter. All that matters is that there is this darkness. The main ruler is Sauron. He was in charge a long time ago, and now he's gone. He's all dormant and weird, and there's a fear over the land that Sauron's going to come back. He was the Lord of the Rings. What happened was, a long time ago, the person gave a log and gave all the rulers of everybody a bunch of rings, and rings of power. And then he made another ring, and was in charge of them all. You know, enthralled them a bit. You know, they're all bound by him. There's a war. The war ended. He went away. The movie series is about the reemergence of the ring into the world, and the reemergence of the Dark Lord Sauron's power, and the armies of Mordor marching across the land, orcs and stuff. So all of a sudden, after a time of peace, there's a bunch of war. Meanwhile, the elves are like leaving. The elves are like doing their weird march away from the land because they're magical. Now it's time to leave the boats. You know, we're eternal, immortal beings, and our immortality is going to be all weird. We have to leave. Okay, and the movie's about the Fellowship of the Ring, escorting the ring. The movie's really, or the movie, book, whatever, the whole thing. There is a book called The Hobbit. Then there is a trilogy of books, which is really just one big book, called The Lord of the Rings. Hobbit came first. Hobbit was like Hobbit wasn't really that big of a deal. It was a big deal, but it was like a children's book, but not really. Okay, and then Lord of the Rings was really fleshed out and detailed. The Hobbit was just like an adventure sort of thing, but not really. A bunch of dwarves showed up asking for a thief to go on a mission to their mountain to go get something. But there's a dragon there. There's a dragon. So it's a bunch of dwarves trying to get someone, a thief, to help them get something from some flim-flam land. You know what I mean? And that someone was a hobbit, which is like a short humanoid with curly hair, bare feet, very large hairy feet, and very goofy looking, with roundish features and all jolly, eating all the time and singing songs. Okay, coming from the Shire, a happy race, short and happy. Okay, probably shorter than the dwarves, different than the dwarves, you know. Well, in that, I'm almost done. So in The Hobbit, some dwarves got a hobbit named Bilbo Baggins to help them. In the course of their affairs, Bilbo fell down some hole and ran into a creature called Gollum. And Gollum had a ring. And through tricking him with wordplay, he stole the ring from him. The ring made him go invisible. And then Bilbo used it through the course of that book, of the Hobbit book, to go invisible a couple times. But, lo and behold, every time he used that ring... We're talking about the Hobbit book and the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings books that were then made into many different adaptations over the years. I'm not sure when the books came out, but they came out a while ago. They're pretty old, you know? And then there was a bunch of stuff that came out afterwards, the movies and cartoons and so forth, different renditions. The Peter Jackson version is the most popular and most current version of the Lord of the Rings movies and the Hobbit movie book. They turned the short book into a trilogy with the Hobbit. But basically, Bilbo got a ring. Bilbo Baggins, a hobbit, got a ring, a special ring, from someone named Gollum, who lived in a cave, stole it from him, and then became an old man. Lo and behold, that ring was the eternal ring of power. The one ring, the most important ring in the entire planet that holds the Dark Lord Sauron's power. Okay? So, if you watch, which I really highly recommend, go back and watch the first Lord of the Rings movie, Fellowship of the Ring. The movie starts off with a birthday party. After a summary of all the events of the planet, a long time ago there was a ring. They do that, you know? They just did what I did with visuals. Within the first 5 minutes of the movie, everything's explained. There's a birthday, Bilbo has a ring, he turns invisible, Gandalf, a big old wizard, shows up and says, "Hey, that ring's important. You have the one ring. Oh my gosh, we have to get rid of it." The whole movie series is about getting rid of the ring, escorting the ring to Mount Doom, a volcano where it was forged. But it's being escorted by some other hobbits because they're not influenced by the ring's power. You know, the ring wants you to use it, and it takes you over. That's all I'll say about it. And there's like 3 books and stuff, and wars and battles and stuff happen and whatever. Now, this game here is called Lord of the Rings Gollum. You're playing as that Gollum guy. This is the guy that had the ring before Bilbo Baggins. You know? He had the ring for hundreds of years. It kept him alive and turned him into a monster. That's why he looks like this. You know? It corrupted him and split his mind in two. So now he has... his real name is Smeagol, but he goes by Gollum. And he has 2 voices and he talks to himself. Yep. And this game is about what happened to Gollum in between The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, leading up into Lord of the Rings. Because in The Hobbit, all we see is that Bilbo stole the ring from Gollum, and Gollum freaking out. The end. And then in Lord of the Rings, all of a sudden we see that Gollum was tortured by Mordor, and he gave away the Shire, Baggins, and then the Dark Forces go look for Bilbo, and so forth and so on, and then Smeagol catches up with the people and whatever. Or Smeagol, Gollum, same guy. And this game here is about, like, so far, I was imprisoned by the orcs, I was a slave for a while, I broke out, I went through Mordor. Flash forward to me being captured by elves. I escaped the elves, and now I'm still sort of escaping the elves. The goal right specifically now is to find a way through this magical mist barrier that is surrounding this forest. And I'm escorting some blind elf lady. I'm escorting a blind elf person.
doesn't like the moon. You are strange.
That's what Deagle always said. A little strange, yes, perhaps we are.
That's quite all right.
Yeah. Oh man, this sucks. I don't like when it's not lined up, you know? It's really scary!
You're not really looking for eggs, are you?
Found one! So big! But Mel doesn't like eggs, perhaps. Yes, precious.
It's fine. You can keep it.
The Smeagol keeps looking.
Whoa! Oh my gosh. I'm not quite sure when the... I'll find out right now. The original Hobbit Part 1 came out before World War II. Sorry. In 1937, okay? And The Lord of the Rings... Yeah. The Lord of the Rings book came out in 1954. That's quite a gap. Oh, come on. You want me to jump that? I don't feel confident. I don't feel confident. Oh, no. You want me to jump this? Yeah! Well. Well. Mushrooms.
Mushroom? Elves likes mushrooms, maybe.
I'm trying to find...
What does Mel eat, precious? Like it. She eats it, doesn't she, the wicked elf woman? Lures us into nasty glowworms. Keep looking, precious.
Whoa!
Lures us into nasty glowworms. Lures us into nasty glowworms.
Lures us into nasty glowworms. Gollum. This is scary. Whoa! This is too scary, people. They want me to just to go through the entire forest to go find some garbage food. Good thing we got Gollum on the scene. Smeagol. Whee! I don't want to restart everything. I hate it.
So big. But perhaps we find something
Yeah.
tastier for Mel. Enough food for one night. Maybe we find more.
Well, where do I go?
What has it asked us, eh? We wants to know, what did Smeagol tell her? But it doesn't matter, because tomorrow, after she opens the breach for us through treacherous haze, what then? Break her nasty little
What?
neck.
Ooh, I get to break her nasty neck. I hope I do. I hope I get to break her neck. That'd be hilarious. I already killed this other guy. The game gave me the option to kill this guy that I felt double-crossed me because he left me behind. But he really had no option. He was at the orc gate. Gonna wait for me? I'm gonna make that jump. Are you serious? What? 1, 2. I did it without dying. Do you know how frustrating it is to die a bunch of times in a sequence like that and then have to redo the whole thing? And then redo the whole level? It's so frustrating. But so far, so good. You know, I really felt last night that the more I play this game, the less I'm going to die, and the more relaxing it's going to be and less stressful. I also realized that the levels are not as long as I feel they are. They only feel long because I keep dying. Hi there.
Any luck?
Continue riddle game.
Our turn. Cannot be seen, cannot be felt, cannot be heard.
Love.
Gah! Got that one. Even Baggins knew that.
Smeagol loves those riddles.
Cannot be seen, cannot be felt, cannot be heard.
Only one answer. Darkness.
Her turn.
Follows a green road so slowly. She is sleepy. Road is holy.
I don't know.
Caterpillar with full belly on a leaf.
All right, that one was too easy out here in the woods.
Good lord.
Ah, yes, yes.
God.
Enough riddles for one day.
They're all geniuses. Geniuses. Well, speaking of caterpillars, I brought you a nice juicy caterpillar.
Look, look.
What if I could?
He told the blind woman, look. While Tolkien was creating the whole universe, he also had to enlist and fought in the Battle of Somme in World War One. Nice. Imagine if he didn't fight. He wouldn't be talking about orcish hordes coming over the hill. I'm gonna give her a delicious moth. I got some mushrooms for you.
Mushrooms. Smeagol doesn't eat them, but Mel perhaps.
Thank you, no mushrooms. I never liked their smell.
Melly's not nice. Smeagol looked everywhere. His hand stinks of leaves. God, they stinks.
You can stop worrying, you know. I didn't ask you anything in that truthling cave.
I'm not worried, no. Smeagol has nothing to hide.
Shh. There's something up there.
We knows that voice. See who's back? Nice bird. Has it looked for help?
I don't like the sound of this one. It speaks a strange tongue.
Because we taught him, didn't we, my precious?
Shh. Dadwenu Nathuath.
Dadwenu Naduath.
She scared him.
There's something foul about that bird.
Mel is foul. We will go sleep inside. The elf can stay and watch the moon.
All right.
We're best friends. Sleep right there on that stone. It's right there in the middle of this wide open ground, you know? Band of brothers. Mornie Utulie.
What is this? Mel! Run!
What? I gotta run? Oh no, I gotta run? Why? Why am I running? Where am I going? Oh no. What's happening? Oh no. Where am I going? Over here? Aha. It's one of your favorite shows? What is this? No, purple orbs of power. You bought a used patch and jump wings. You know, I used to be airborne in the military. JD. I used to be airborne in the Army. When you're in the military, you have to go to these military schools for promotion points, you know, and for esteem and praise and honor, you know what I mean? And when I was in Fort Drum, I went to Air Assault School, which is the helicopter and sling load operations, where you have to rappel. It's a 3-week course with the obstacle course and the flim flam, and just to get certified and to learn tensile strengths and knots and garbage. And you have to rappel out of a helicopter, Black Hawk. But then, when I went to Fort Bliss, because I was a good runner, and because my boss was a good runner, and his boss was a good runner, and so forth, they went to airborne school, and when they came back, they recommended me and some other chump. I was in 82nd, the final one. I was in a bunch of units across my course of affairs. Okay? I was in it for 14 years. And in my last unit, I was in Fort Bragg. Okay? I was in it for a long time. And it wound down. It wound down to the... It's a long story. But I went to airborne for Hawaii, because with the airborne assignment, I would then get a slot for Hawaii. And I did it for promotion points. And it was a school you go to, and you have to jump from the planes for a bunch of times, you know? 5 times. And, you know, it's a big deal. And it's rough, and they smoke you, and they punish you, and they're mean to you. You know, you run around a lot, and you do a bunch of garbage. But then, for a while, I just wore the pins on my chest. Both. I was a double stack guy, you know? Walking around with the pins, but not doing it, you know? You just have the credit. It's on your little paperwork saying, oh, you're airborne, I see. You're 15 promotion points. Whatever the heck it's worth, you know? And then eventually, after leaving Hawaii, where did I go? Fort Bragg, into an airborne unit. And at that point, I was in 18th Airborne Corps, I think. It's a long time ago. I was in 18th. And then I got moved to across the way after 4 years into an airborne company, an airborne infantry company. I was in a brigade level. I was in a brigade level, you know, before that. And then I went down to a company. It's been a very long time. I was in a brigade level working in a staff section with a very important job. And then after that, I was moved to, because every 4 years or so, or every 3 years, you get moved around. Sometimes within your own base, sometimes across the darn world. You know, sometimes you have choice, sometimes you don't. The longer you stay in, the less choice you have. I've reached a point, because I was in for such a long time, that I no longer had the choice, which is sort of why I left, because, you know, a creature's blocking the path. One sec. I no longer had a choice of where I got to go. Yeah? Whatever. But I wore like a maroon beret and everything. Had the patch and the shiny black boots. Bong. Oh. Yeah. And when you're in an airborne unit, you have to jump all the time to keep your jump log open, so you get paid every month extra money. If you're in current jump status, you get paid more money, so you have to keep your jump log open, and you have to jump all the time. For a while, I wasn't jumping. so I wasn't getting paid extra. Yes. C-130 rolling down the strip. 64 troopers on a one-way trip. Stand up, hook up, shuffle out the door. Jump right out on the count of 4. And if my main don't open wide, I got a reserve front side. And if that one should fail me too, look out ground, I'm coming through. And if I die on the old drop zone, box me up and ship me home. Pin my wings upon my chest and bury me in the leaning rest, 'cause I'm hardcore. Whee! C-130 is a newer thing. C1 it was a mixture of C-130s and C-17s. It's been a while, but the C-130s have the propellers, and the C-17 has a jet engine, sort of thing. And it's slightly different. I know that in one of them you hit the side of the plane. It's been a long time. And if you're wondering what my job was, I was communications, you know? A creature's blocking the way. Throw a stone at the bell. What bell, you schmo? It's like blocking the... Oh, you're Air Force? Yeah. Also, see, it's been a while, and when I was inside, I didn't really care about certain things, about certain details, if it's not like my job, you know what I mean? I was in a, why can't I grab this thing? Whee! Whee! Hey, I did it. This is really hard and terrible. What's happening here? No. No.
It's Mel.
No. No. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Oh no. In Hawaii, I was in the Army Aviation Unit. No! In Hawaii, I was in the Army Aviation Unit. What the heck? No! Jump! What's happening? What? You know? And the Army uses helicopters quite a bit, you know. The Army and Air Force work together. Well, all the forces work together. You know what I mean? What's happening? Ah! Oh no! It's a jellyfish. A long time ago. Ooh boy. I should probably heal. No! Sons of beeswax! No! It's been a long time. And I will just say, I was communications, so computers and radios and other things that plug in, right? And encryption and all that garbage, okay? And software and other platforms of flim-flam degree, which means I'm not like a war gunner guy, so I didn't really care about all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's almost, I'll purposely not even think about it. You know what I mean? It's like I was in denial about my actual job. I was acting like I had some normal job, like IT, Geek Squad. But in reality, there was like a war machine right outside. It's not working. So I think I was, if you asked me certain details about like weapon specifications or maneuvers, I don't know much about maneuvers. Yeah, you know what I mean. If your job is like infantry, then that's pretty much what you care about because that's what keeps you alive. In my universe, what keeps me alive is knowledge and getting communications operational and getting the cables good. You know, if you never have to work with cables and you're working with guns all day, then you probably care about guns all day. And I see it. If I was in one of those units working with those people, all day long they're training to some degree. They're training something involving that. Of course, there's universal knowledge like map reading and land nav and oh my gosh, what? And all that, but other things really are just an infantry situation. Oh my goodness. Avoid the purple globs. You can do it. Oh no, what do I do? Over here? No! Whatever. I have a fish. I was deployed a couple times, you know. I deployed to Iraq twice and Afghanistan once. Did I have a firefight in the streets of Kabul? No. Give me more ammo! Sandbags and stuff. In the streets of Fallujah. Choo, 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 choo. Helicopters blowing up. Did my base take indirect fire? Sure. All the time? Why not? Was it a big base? Yep. Chances of getting hit? Low. Suicide bombers? Why not? Everywhere, huh? It happens. The dining hall gets blown up, the gate gets blown up, and you can, or the store gets blown up, and you can just be there one day, and there's people all around you. A very dangerous environment. I don't think people even really know what it's like to be deployed. It's kind of weird. It's like the Wild West. But not really. It's kind of weird. I was not in Black Hawk Down. Grab my hand! Yeah! Slicked down with blood. So it's a really weird thing, okay? The way it works is you have a military base, you know, overseas in some other country, in a war zone, you know, but it's large enough and secure enough with enough walls and patrols so that on the inside it's perfectly safe. Perfectly safe. You're walking around. If you're deployed, you're going to be walking around with a smoothie or something and eating Taco Bell, you know, sitting there with your rifle over your shoulder, slung on your shoulder, and you're always like monitoring where your rifle is, but you're walking around to the store and everything, and everybody has rifles with your ammo. Everyone, you have to. Where's your weapon? You know what I mean? It's like you're walking around in a gray t-shirt and shorts coming out of the gym, and you have your rifle there. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, you're next to a bunch of first country and third country nationals. You know what I mean? People that are from the area work on the base, at the bazaar, selling perfume and bootleg DVDs. There's a bazaar, usually, on base, in the dirt, with a bunch of stalls, with a bunch of people from the area selling things. On base. They, of course, are checked, but everybody has guns, you know? It's like a weird situation. They don't have guns. We have guns. But, you know, it's just a weird situation. Overall. You're there for, like, a long time. And typically there isn't, like, stuff in it, missing things. And stuff. Whee! Okay, here we go. Yes! Are you serious? Shut up! This is quite the Garbo level. Oh no. Oh no. Or I have to go that way. Sons of beeswax. Plural. I had to guard the dining facility. Does that count? I had to guard the building. It's rough. Rough stuff. Oh, I'm going down. Oh no, I'm going down. Woo! Okay, catch my breath here for a second. Oh my gosh. No! Come on. This is easy peasy. Eat a fish and shut up. Okay. Oh man. Avoid the chaos. I'm dead, aren't I? Yes. 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 Hopefully that was a checkpoint back there. The bells. Hey, look, checkpoint. Nice. Okay, so those guys are going left and right, but they're very fat. Okay, I got it. I have to go right when this thing starts to drop. Okay? Right when it starts to drop, I'm going. Or, right when it raises, I'll go. Right? No. Yeah. Leave me alone. No, it's coming. It's coming. Okay. Yeah. Leave me alone. Ah. Hey, I got more worms. The streets of Fallujah. Yes. Okay. Backwards jump for no reason. Yeah. Ooh, that was a challenge.
They stopped following.
What are they, precious?
How did Mel get up here?
There was a voice in the air. A voice guided me.
Duh. I didn't wake you up because...
In fact, I'm sure of it.
Gwendil?
I believe somehow he saw me, protected me, Come, the gate is not far now.
I don't trust you.
Didn't protect us.
Protected you, not us. We have reached the border of the woodland realm.
Perhaps it was the rays playing tricks on Mel.
It was him. I'm sure of it.
It was him.
What's the name of these, my precious? Just plants.
Plants.
But why? Why, precious?
Yeah. Behold the edge of the mirthwood.
A glade opens before her. Large tree in the middle.
Yes, we are here. The border of our realm.
Where's the breach? How do we open it?
I don't know yet.
What?
We knows a breach. That was her words.
And I never said I knew how to open it. We only ever tried to close it.
Oh, you want some patches there,
There were 8
JD?
of us. Gwendol was our teacher and mentor. This is where I last saw them. Saw anything, for that matter.
Want this garbage license plate? State Army, Dragon Brigade, Airborne. This is one of my units. 18th Airborne or something like that. Check this out. It's my maroon beret.
Ba 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 da ba ba shibbity bitty.
Tassels. Full time. All right. Hey there.
Right here he stood, at the tree. And then he was gone. The
Thanks to
others,
viewers like you guys.
dead. or
Hey,
worse.
it's near payday, and I think all of you should
Let me
totally
think. Gwendol stood
become
here.
subscribers.
I was back at the river. The others stood at the 6 runestones. Each runestone guards one part of the spell.
I rely
Air,
on
water,
subscribers.
Circle, binding, mirror, deceit. But they had to be called in the right order. If I could only remember who stood at which stone.
Why does it bring us here if it can't remember most important things?
Shh.
What is it?
The air. It still carries their voices. Don't you hear them?
Voices?
Close your eyes.
I'll read to you my awards. One second. I have all this stuff here. You are charged to discharge carefully and diligently the duties of the flim-flam. Who charged with your executions. Oh, you can't see this. This is a green thing. It's kind of funny. OD green. You can't see a darn thing. Give me a second. I, Flim-Flam Jones, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. Sure. True faith and allegiance to what I just said. Yes. Signal Support System Specialist.com. One second, I'm trying to Here we go, here you go. Oh, the translucent orange peel. I want to read you my award here, okay? Yeah, if you know anything about the military. One second. Sergeant Flimflam Jones distinguished himself as a superior signalier, as he was handpicked by the brigade commander to serve as the brigade communication security comsec custodian, a position that by regulation is to be held by a staff sergeant or higher unless formally placed on orders by the brigade commander, a position which he held for 18 months. Sergeant Flimflam's commitment to excellence, blah blah blah, attention to detail, blah blah blah. Okay. Sergeant Flimflam rose to the call of duty as he selflessly placed the needs of his shop above his own by signing for the shop's hand receipt while it went through a 9-month period of Flimflam responsible for $150 million. Really? Yeah. I was accountable and responsible for the maintenance of equipment and facilities valued at $150 million and gained recognition from the company commander for having a well-organized inventory. Yes, yes. My sound judgment and tactical skills, knowledge, and ability made me the easy choice to act as a Brigade S6 NCOIC for 4 Pohakaloa training area missions and 2 National Training Center rotations. Sergeant Flimflam Jones acted as the assistant reset NCO, in which over 2,100 pieces of command, control, intelligence committed Flimflam, and a bunch of other stuff. Want to see it? Secrets. Secrets! I'll throw that into the pile of garbage down below. Okay. I will close my eyes.
Ghosts?
Not ghosts. Memories. Echoes. This place still remembers my friends. I can't listen to them. I'm too afraid of what I might hear, but the echoes might lead us.
How can whispers lead us?
Ignore birds, river, and flowers. Just listen. Breathe in the scents.
Yes. So, y'all have to become subscribers. You just gotta hit the button. $5 a month. It's nothing. Think about that. Just buy less pizza. Buy less pizza and support my stream. Buy less pizza today. Become one.
Can you see them?
Yes.
I must know what happened to the 6 that stood at the stones. Look around. Follow them. Tell me what you see.
I see a blue line. What does it mean, precious? I see a broken staff.
Or we see.
This stick has elvish marks on it.
That must be Aristor's staff.
It's broken.
He must have fled that way before the chaos devoured him. Where does the scent lead you?
Shoo-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-doo-bit. In a stinking circle, how about that?
It must be Aristor's staff.
Is this one of the stones where the elf stood?
If you're standing where I think you are, then yes. Any idea?
Let me hold on. There's gotta be more than that before I commit. Listen with your heart. Listen with your heart. You'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll. All right.
Which elf stood at this stone?
I wonder.
The elf with the staff must have fled from this stone.
But why?
So this is where Aristor stood. Yes, I think that's right. 3 were men and 3 were maidens. Aristor, Kellen, and Dondofer. Prian, Kethel, and Turian.
Dundorfer, Brian.
Turian.
If I could remember how it all happened, then maybe I'd remember the order.
Smeagol's
of the
pretty
cell.
smart. Bird, help me.
Hello, my little one. Are you hungry?
trusted crows.
No, it's a
Not
horrible
crow.
frog face.
No, good bird.
The horrible frog-faced monstrosity. Aristos staff of your... yes.
What happened here?
Oh, well. We had almost done it. A haze that would forever hide our realm from the eyes of the Mirkwood. But there was one last breach left for us to close. Here, at the Enchanted River. And so we did. We all had our part to play. Mine was to calm the river and win her over. But I didn't trust the water. I warned Gwenville, but he wouldn't listen. We closed the breach, but
My
then...
eyes were lost.
All I remember is a glaring light, fair like silk but unrelenting. When I woke up, there was only darkness and silence. I called their names, called Gwenville, but there was nothing. So you see, I need to find Gwenville. I must.
And then...
I must know which of my friends stood at which stone. Look around. The smallest thing might help us.
Perhaps there's something in the trees.
Could be.
Riddle game.
Come on, ask me. Was that a word? The riddle needs words.
Let us think.
Time is running out.
What has it got in its pockets is...
What? What has it got in its pockets is?
What do I have in my pockets is? That's not a riddle.
No, it's not, is it? Baggins cheated.
Ugh, enough riddles for one day.
It's not a riddle, is it? Stupid Baggins. Baggins cheated. Check those trees. Oh my gosh, you're making me do this.
You should look around first. Maybe we can find
Yeah,
some clues.
I'm trying, my lady. Up in the trees. Oh, the river is bad. And I'll die.
It's true. It don't smell so nice. Take it. Eat it.
Men barad an ir.
Yes, those would be Turians. She always needed to feel the earth.
Gross. Way over here, huh? Found an animal. We got an animal over here. And here. Leap.
From elvish pots, or broken or dead.
Leap. I'm playing the Rings of Gollum. Colon the Lord. Rings of Gollum. Lord Edition. The Rings of Gollum. We just finished story time. What does it mean? No.
I found feathers. We found feathers.
Did one of them wear feathers?
We all did.
We all did, dummy.
Well, except Kathy. She had her beautiful braids.
That rules her out. Don't fall in the water. We're trying to find a way out of this magical woods.
Tell me what you think.
She elf with the braids, ho.
Kathy, then.
Or one of the others?
She elf with the braids now.
So?
She elf with the braids, what? Hold on a second.
No, hold on.
Oh my gosh, it sucks. Oh no, this sucks. Am I supposed to speak Elvish? Oh no. Elf with the staff.
Could be.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, this should lead straight to where it has to go, right? I think that's the secret, right? I don't know. Yes, this is it.
Praise.
Careful, then. Let's try.
Yeah. And we have to follow their scent trails. Or something. I already have this one. And we already have that one. This one.
No, must think.
We need a couple more. Or something. Maybe. Aha, there's some other weird garbage over here. Oh no. Why is there garbage? Okay, we have a bow.
The bow.
What color is the grip?
Blue.
Brown.
Then it must have been Kellen's.
I found Cullen's bow.
Perhaps we find something in the water. But Mel said, yes, blood.
But Mel said, don't trust the water.
No signs of Gwendol.
Nothing.
Elf with the
But
bow.
the tree.
Kellon, let's see where it leads us.
Okay, so now let's go in the water. Dive. No! You said don't go in the water. Me. Uh. Me go. I found some.
Faces. There are faces. in
Oh,
the stone.
they got fused into reality.
Cursed elf faces. Looks like two she elves.
They must have tried to hide.
Oh, two women. Let's get this way. Look, hidden footprints.
What's the barefooted elf's name again? Turian.
Alright, Turian the barefoot elf.
This is where the barefoot elf must have been.
Very well.
Okay, and now we have the other one. Calm down, dude. Ooh. What about this other one? Oh my gosh. Feathers. What's this then?
What's the barefooted elf's name again? Julian.
But where do we have that one? Why is it still blue? Well, what else is left?
No, none of them.
A knife.
Broken things. Looks like a knife.
Most of us carried one that day. I wonder if any of them got away.
Doesn't look like it. But we'll keep looking.
Yes, though I dare not hope too much. Hope can be fickle.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is annoying. This is annoying. Footprints. Back here. We're looking for clues. Nope. Calm down, buddy. Me go. Ooh. I found a sword. Yes. Well. Am I drowning? Am I drowning? Oh no. Does that count? The sword down there.
Yeah, liver is fickle.
I told
There
you
it
to
is.
come back here.
Found the other half of that blade. Made of an antler, we thinks.
Donderfair carried a knife like that.
Donderfair.
This must be where the knife elf jumped.
Donderfair.
Donderfell. Donderfell. I found the position of Donderfell. I think. So this is Donderfell.
Knife.
Donderfair.
This.
Good. On to the next one.
Ooh, no. Elf with bow. Okay. Elf with staff. I don't know. Elf with braids. Is just one more or what? Elf with knife. Okay, there should be one more. Well, let's count them, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there should be a sixth one. Do I have all 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing number 6. So, where would I put it if I was a game designer? Over here? even distribution of flim flam. What's over here? I'm looking for the. I've already checked the water. What about over here? Well,
There was marks of bare feet over there.
yeah, we already got the Tyrion. We've already gotten her. And this went up and around, but I've already done that. I've already went over here. The broken pottery. Okay, let's go over here. Footprints. Feathers. Over here. Aha!
You can't
Yay.
Mr. Mark.
Maybe. Did that count? No. Arrowheads. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. That's where I came from. Let me go check out this red tree over here. Oh man, this sucks. She can't figure out who the last one was? Oh no. She can't figure out who the last one was based upon the ones that are remaining? I don't like it. Footprints. Already got the pool of water. Looking desperately for these things. This whole area over here. Where is it? Yeah, I don't like the whole idea of she-elf. What's up with the she-elf garbage? Isn't that really silly? She-elf. You got elves and she-elves. Oh boy. I go by she-elf.
You can't elf, Mr. Mark.
I don't like this mission. You gonna help me, lady? Help. Is the bird gonna help me or what? Bird. Oh no. Well, this mission's garbage. Oh no, this is wasting too much time. I don't like it. Prince, but there's two ladies over here.
Cursed elf faces. Looks like two she-elves.
They must have tried to hide.
Who was the she-elf without feathers?
Kethil.
Now what's up with the symbol? See, everything else has a different symbol, right? Different symbol, different symbol. I don't know what's up with this one. I'm the barefoot she-elf. And this one is weird. Oh, I found something. Did I? No. No. Ugh. No one likes this mission. No one. No one likes it. Why would they have this? Aha!
What's this?
Oh my gosh.
Looks like one of the Riddlemaster's butterflies.
No.
It's blood.
What? You found something?
I hope so.
It's a sign. A sign left by the Riddlemaster.
What? Are you certain?
It must be alive. Must have fled through the breach.
Well, describe it.
It's a butterfly, drawn in blood.
Blood.
Long dry.
We should hurry.
The Riddlemaster didn't stand at one of the stones, did he?
No, he stood here under the tree.
Ugh. Right when I find something, it's nothing. Nothing. Okay. You're not looking hard enough. Look harder. Because you're not looking hard enough. You're not looking hard enough. Why is it so hard? Examine the blood hole. Welcome to Blood Hole, Alaska. So I was watching some of that Gordon Ramsay, Hell's Kitchen, whatever garbage, last night on some YouTube. He is very skilled at that. It's very strange almost how skilled he is at doing just that. You know what that is? You know what that job is? Let's just say that you should never ever invite Gordon Ramsay to help you out. It's not going to be a fun time. Oh my gosh. There's the sword. No, well, okay, not Hell's Kitchen. The one where he goes to a hotel or to a business and tries to help him out. You know what I mean? Because he's going to really, really, really embarrass you. The goal is to break you down psychologically. It's a psychological breakdown. You know, he breaks you down. He wants to change you as a person and then build you back up. And you have to like own it. And the entire time he threatens. Yeah, the kitchen rescue. There you go. And the entire time he threatens to walk out. I'll just walk out. Now you're going to tell them how bad your food is? Show them. Taste this. Oh my gosh. Why did you fire your son? Of all things, you go on a vacation without your family? Are you okay with that? I mean, I really don't have a problem with him condemning the food or something, but he starts to go in deep with the. It's just his behavior. You know what I mean? He's really good at it. He's really good at walking into your business and acting like he's normal, and then just being unimpressed with certain things and like, he'll throw a joke right back at your face. Like, you're joking? I'm not laughing. Why are you laughing? You know? Like, he'll tell a joke and he'll act like it wasn't a joke. You know? He'll point out the dust and he'll climb on a chair and like throw the dust around the room. So, oh my gosh, this is just a mess. And start going through some drawer and like dump everything on the ground. So, oh, this is just disgusting. You see how bad this is? My gosh. My word, this is just, wow. It's mind-boggling. Ugh. Well, I'll tell you what, this mission is straight up garbage. You know? I don't like it. I don't like something where you gotta find it. It's just terrible. Maybe it's showing me where it is, huh? Interact with the tree. Oh, look, there's like a map. Oh boy, this is so much fun. You think that maybe there'd be a clue. You think there'd be a clue somewhere. I'm looking for something in this field. My apologies if this gameplay ain't the most thrilling. It's not my fault. I'm trying to get through this darn thing so we can have a good time. The game wants me to find some clue, looking for something out here in the woodline. Something shiny. Something interactive. I was happy for a second when I saw that blood spot, but no.
This must be where the knife elf jumped.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I know already. I already got it.
Look everywhere now. Nothing more to find.
Very well. Let's put it all together.
What? I've already done all this, so I was already good. Isn't that frustrating? Once the customer, once the player searches for half an hour, then we move on. Well, are we done? Hold on. What? Wait a minute. It's already solved. Wait for a minute. The rest are all solved. So I thought I was good to go.
No, no.
What? Why did I say no, no? The elf with the bow. Is this barefoot or what? I can't tell. Are you barefoot? You're not barefoot. Let me go back up over here. Yeah, that's the bow.
What color is the grip?
Blue.
Then it must have been Kellen's.
Kellen's bow. You are the sword.
Wait.
Elf with knife.
Here must have been.
The elf with the knife? There's only 5 here. But he just said we're done looking. It wasn't. Barefoot she-elf. Elf with the braids, sure. Elf with the staff. Elf with the bow. Elf with the knife. Well, why would it have my character say that? It really upsets me. We've looked enough. Let's go put it together. But I haven't looked enough because I haven't found all 6. You'd think I've looked enough because there's 5 out of 6, and she knows the names. And she told me the names. And now my character forgot the names. Okay, let's go around the entire outer rim here. I'll go around the entire perimeter. Okay. What's this? Feathers? Yeah. Hold on a second.
Who was the she-elf without feathers?
Cathy.
The she-elf without feathers. So... that means... this is not the she-elf with the braids because there's feathers back there. Which means this one over here is going to be the braids.
Cathy.
Maybe? 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 Let me go back over here. And this one.
Who was the she-elf without feathers?
Cathy.
But there's feathers, so that wouldn't be her feathers because she had no feathers. Out the feathers.
Cursed elf faces. Looks like two she-elves.
They must have tried to hide.
The barefoot she-elf. Is that a barefoot person? Are you barefoot? You don't look barefoot to me. But yeah, so you're not barefoot. It says she-elf though. I know this is the elf with the bow. And this one, the staff I can't change. Elf with the braids. It's a she-elf with the braids. And... okay, there's this right here. And this leads where? This one is a she-elf. The she-elf. And what's this? Footprints. Bare feet. Bare feet. Bare feet. Are those bare feet? Are they? I mean, the bare feet right here.
What's the barefooted elf's name again? Turian.
Elf without the feathers. But it wouldn't make sense for there to be feathers. That one leads nowhere. The staff leads where it leads. This is the elf with the bow. This is the elf with the knife in the water. This is... The barefoot elf. This is... I don't know. Maybe the elf with the braids. This is...
This is wrong. I think it was...
He just said it's wrong. Why? Oh.
She elf with feathers.
Possibly.
No. This is she elf with feathers. They all have feathers.
Priyan.
Let's see where it leads us.
What are you talking about? You're Priam. And you are the braids.
Braids.
Kethil, then. Aristor,
I did it!
Donbefer, Priyan, Turian, Kellon, and Kethil. Yes. I think that's where they all stood.
I did it!
Quest, Nen, Willith, Kendrill, Ringhorn.
Throw this game in the garbage. Oh my gosh.
Is it friendly, this breach door?
I hope so. But the woods beyond, they are not. Stay close. You will get lost without me.
Sure. Whew. That took too long, eh?
Rest here for a while.
Tired it looks, yes. Tired and spent. Of course, we can wait.
Pity I don't have my eyes now.
We can be her eyes. Picture beautiful gardens for her. Then she will see. Yes, she will see.
Oh. He wants to kill her. Ah! He said once he gets the mist open, he's going to try to kill her.
Not now. No time for rest. Not now. Yes, now. Now. Poor blind, lonely elf. We shall be her eyes.
I am ready.
Gollum, lull Mel to sleep. Smeagol, make Mel leave. What do you think I should do? Should I lull Mel to sleep? Or should I make Mel leave? My character, Gollum, did say that he's going to try to kill her once he leaves the mist. But I'm going to take a quick break because that was stressful. Oh, kill the she-elf with the braids? No, kill the she-elf with the braids. That was for a mission. I was trying to recreate a ritual by identifying which elves in the past stood at which locations. And they're described as like the barefoot elf, the she-elf with the braids, the she-elf with the feathers, the elf with the knife. They're just described in different ways. The elf that I'm with is named Mel, and she's blind. And she's one of the elves that helped create the spell which surrounds this region of the woods with this mist that you can't leave. And she knows things about things, and she was trying to trick me a little bit, and part of me doesn't trust her. Part of me doesn't need her. But she hasn't really crossed me, and she called me her friend. But it would be in line with Gollum's personality to kill her. You know what I mean? So it would be part of his little weird character to do it. So I'll think about it. Yeah. So it's the person I'm escorting. She's blind. And we just opened the path. And now we have the option. Yeah. Oh, what did I just do?
Want to hear about?
I hit a
Is the
button.
moon shining now?
Alright, so my goal is to make the blind elf tired. So describe the sky. The moon, it's almost full now. It's a starless night. Nice and dark.
No, no faces. Nice starless night. Not a single piercing spark.
No stars. That's not a good omen.
Not good at all. Smeagol doesn't like this place.
The birds don't seem troubled, though. Tell me about them.
Oh. I gotta make her tired. Okay, I messed up. The moon thing. The moon thing, if it was a full moon, she'd be at peace and then she'd go to bed, you know. Okay, so, thrushes. We see the thrushes. Pretty blackbirds, all peaceful. Thrushes. She said something about crows earlier, that she doesn't like crows or that she liked crows. I'll do thrushes.
Birds, yes. We see thrushes in the trees.
They are friendly birds.
Good.
Keep going. This used to be such a beautiful place.
Oh, yes. So beautiful.
Stones. Casting nice shadows, no. Mushrooms, they smell nice, no. Flower beds, a sea of beautiful flowers.
But most beautiful of all are the flowers. A whole sea of yellow bloom. Can the elf see now? Yes, elves sit very still and listen closely. Picture all the nice flower beds, and moths, and snails, and butterflies.
Nice and still now.
Picture the flowers for me. Irises. The entire glade used to be overgrown with them. They must be in full bloom now.
Do it!
Irises, so
Do it!
nice. All
Do it!
followed by mists, holding them in their...
No! He's doing it!
Now it sees. Now it sees.
He's doing it!
Irises.
What are you doing?
Irises. Time is not spent. Iris has no scent.
You are mad.
Digger's riddle. We remembers. I remember. There was irises everywhere. Yellow ones like here, and they like Deagle, and looked up into the sky.
Flashback. Oh, look! We finally get the flashback.
No, wake up!
Huh?
He tried to steal it. Tried to get away with our precious.
She's crazy.
But we didn't let him, did we? No.
The Emperor. No. Well, that was a turn. Escape the haze.
It's gone. The breach is gone.
The goal is to leave the haze.
We would have been free.
Yes, it would have been free.
You killed him. You're weak. You're weak. You killed Deagle. All those years sitting in a cave eating fish. We could have been a lord. I hate you. No
I
wonder
hate
the
you.
precious left you. And I hate the precious.
Oh.
Be quiet.
And I hate the precious.
I hate it forever. Forever. Be
No.
quiet. Be quiet. Precious. Precious. Say something!
Say
My precious.
something, Smeagol.
Be gone then. Be gone.
It's just Gollum now.
That you've always been useless. Useless!
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Huh?
Oh no.
This isn't the other side.
No, it's not.
Finally, we told you you wouldn't get far. Our king has a few questions for you.
No.
And wouldn't some answers be sweet?
Oh, come on. 10 days later, no.
He could help us, yes, perhaps. Help us escape. If he's truly alive, the Riddle Master, if it was his voice we heard in the mists.
Chapter 9, Gollum. Interesting.
Your supper.
Where's the other one? The cook.
It is me now.
Has they found the Gwendol elf yet?
Still nothing but escape in that twisted mind of yours.
Elves hasn't been looking?
Not all of us are so quick to believe Mel.
Yes, wicked elf. Got into our head. Forced us to free her.
We warned you. Maybe Nelvis can help you. She knew Gwendol better than most of us. She's upstairs with her lanterns. Although, I doubt she still wants to talk to you.
Well then. This is my cave now. This is my cave, yes sirree. Alright, well,
No time for this.
I think I might move on to a different game now. I made it through the chapter, and it was fantastic, my friends. So I think we're gonna do maybe Grounded or Star Wars or whatever. I might even do some Diablo 3. You know? What do you say? I move on to something else, and then something else, and something else. For Grounded, Grounded's job is going to be to prepare for the boss fight I was in the middle of doing. So I think I'll move on to Grounded. People, I made it through a chapter. It was rough, but we did it. We're now on chapter 9 called Gollum. We're brought back to the elf kingdom of yore, where more wonderful things will happen. Next time. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. But we're done for now. Okay. So thank you for watching. I'll be back with some other stuff. We also have to keep the hype alive about Cyberpunk. The main issue here is that it's not showing up correctly within Facebook. I think that'll be fixed eventually. We'll see. Either way, thank you all for watching. We had a great time, and we talked about things. Huh? So peace out. Like and subscribe. You gotta hit that subscription button, people. And goodbye. Back in just a bit, okay? I might do some Cyberpunk for a little bit, okay? I hope to see you in just a bit. If you're curious about Cyberpunk, I'll give you a tour. I have a couple different characters I'll be cycling through, and they're high level, so I can demonstrate different combat and everything. I won't be doing it for too long, maybe like 2 hours, and then moving on to another thing to demonstrate. But I have to keep doing Cyberpunk every so often just to keep the jazz alive there. As for Grounded, we have a lot of work to do. A lot of work. And I'm still trying to practice with Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I'm trying to, because it's actually incredibly hard. Okay? You can play versus AI all you like, but the second you go out there into the real battlefield, it's death within a couple seconds sometimes. Back to back. It's like spawning in the middle of Normandy. Anyways, be back in just a bit, okay? Hit the follow button. And support the stream. Or hit that subscription button, you know? Goodbye. Be back in just a bit, okay?